Welcome, man. Yes, 8:59. Got in before 9 o'clock. That's my new goal. I got to get in before 9 o'clock. What's going on, man? Real quick, I got to keep my streak alive as well. Little car talk. Nothing major. No topic set aside or anything like that. Just typical automotive car talk, which may be a relief. Okay, yeah, it's been raining all freaking week. All right. We got one more day of the week. So what's going on out there in automotive news? I'm on my trusted automotive news source, Motor Biscuit. All right. I don't know what's going on out there. All right. California may pay $8 per gallon. Ooh, $8 per gallon of gas in 2026, but Trump just killed the state. Okay. They injecting politics in this. I'm not interested. Trump just killed the state's gas carbon. All right. Yeah, that may lead to some politicking. Yeah, I know I try to steer clear of that stuff. What's up, Andrew Scott, PT level Peter? What's up, man? Uncle Mark, what is going on, man? What y'all doing out here? What's the latest automotive news that's happening? Machine Man, what's been on your mind, bro? How I saw another final Durango. Oh man, they've been saying last call for these Durangos for a year now. You know, it's crazy. The people that believed that and actually got one, they thought I got one of the last models. That was one of their bragging points, right? Just to find out they didn't stop building them. So a lot of other people got, and they got them. They paid a lot of money for them too because they thought it was really limited edition. But yeah, you see how that worked out. All right. I don't know what's going on in car news. Compact XUD. Okay, this is nothing new. Ford got more recalls. Yeah, we all saw this coming. Ford recalls multiple crossovers for engine leaking oil. Engine leaking oil. Octavia, what is going on, bro? California has alternatives to regulations President Trump banned. All right, it keep getting politicky on me. Toyota announces it may sell cars made in America in Japan. Hmm, that'd be a twist. Is that a first? I don't know. All right, only one Japanese automaker made the list of brands with the most 2025 recalls. They keeping track of the recalls, like how many who got the most. I wonder where Dodge stand on that. I think GM got the lead though. All right. I'm not getting it in it. Ocean Gates. Okay, they talking about their boat, but Oklahoma man learns Red Bull truck doesn't have wings during crash. I don't know what that article going. What's up, Walter? Walter, man, I ain't seen you in a long time. Garage Monkey Mechanics. What is going on, man? All right. Did you get you one of these last call Hellcat Durango Garage Monkey? It's really not last call. They just trick y'all. All right. Lawyers call GM engine recall fix inaccurate. You know what that means? They don't believe it. Okay, this is worth going into. Let's see what's going on. Lawyers call GM engine recall fixes inadequate. Now owners have lawyers going, oh, they going after GM hard, going after GM for faulty L87 V8 engine. How you gonna go after somebody that's willing to fix the problem that they created? You gonna get another engine? Give me a Hellcat Subaru. I don't think they make those. Look, guys, on April, GM engine recall promises to assess, repair, or replace the L87 V8 engine in roughly almost 600,000 SUVs. However, a recent lawsuit alleges that the recall remedies aren't enough. What else do you want? What else can they do? And guys, by no means am I defending GM. Okay, but if they deem your engine is trash and they willing to give you another one, what else do you want from them? A settlement check? Okay. In fact, the lawsuit says replacing defective engines with defective meals is straight up inadequate. Okay, I guess they thinking goes, they replacing the engine with another bad engine. What sense do that make? Heard they are starting a new generation of 2026. No, not the Compass, bro. Oh, anything but that freaking Compass. New generation 2026 for the Jeep Compass. What's your thought on the 2-liter Hurricane engine? 2-liter or the 3-liter? 2 liter Hurricane engine? I'm thinking you meant 3 liter. It's not my birthday, Timothy. My birthday in October, bro. Uh, yeah, my birthday in October. What's up, X Fail? Hope I pronounced that right. How do you handle a vehicle that rolls in with custom tune, EGR delete, and stuff like that? Does your shop, which shop does your shop care? Mopar requires it be put back to factory. Depending on what shop I'm at. If I'm at Brothers Motors, I mean, yeah, if I'm at Brothers Motors, yeah, we discuss with the owner what's going on and go from there. No, if you're talking about a dealership, no, they don't take we don't take modded stuff like that and try to make it better. Or we don't anything. Look, let me tell y'all something. The computers or car makers are now getting hip to things that's going on in the aftermarket world. There's features on these controllers now that will essentially snitch on you if you bypass their tuning. In other words, take some of their tuning out and put yours in. In other words, if they got your fan programmed to come on at 230 degrees and you like, that ain't low enough. I want mine to come on at 220. And you go in and play with the tuning, you're going to get a permanent fault code in your module that you can't get rid of. You know what that do? That lets those dealer techs with they scan to know somebody's been tampering with this. Warning, warning, somebody's been tampering with this. And you may have a damn good reason for wanting your cooling fan to come on at 220. But the engineer said no, on this particular car, it should come on at 230. But you a badass. You went in there and hacked into the system and changed it. Yeah. So at the dealership, no. At All Park Garage, the high performance shop, yeah, we love stuff like that. Okay, yeah, we'll tackle that, but it depends on which shop I'm at. Okay, all of those other shops I work at where I troubleshoot at, yeah, I don't hardly see any of that in there. Maybe it's just a 2 liter, not a Hurricane. Yes, I think it's just a 2 liter. Uh, we do 3 to 5K mile oil changes too. Yeah, yeah, that's the going rate now, about five. Between 3 and 5. Okay. But meanwhile, my mom's 2020 Jeep Compass running strong with 2020 with 76,000 miles. She takes care of her car. We just changed the transmission fluid. Okay, that's what's up. That thing can go either way. The 2020, I'm guessing it can go with the 9 speed, the 6 speed, or either the CVT. I don't know. That's weird. Uh, Danger, Mr. Robinson. Yes, guys. So be careful with tuning your car or getting it tuned, and then try to run back into a shop. You know, uh, trying to get some warranty work done because that fault code will snitch on your ass. Tell on you. What? Nah, they void the warranty. Yeah, that code would snitch on you. Once we see that code, we're technically done. And some shops will still charge you $200 for diagnosis. They'll just hang around, just keep your car for an hour. Okay, we're done. What's wrong with it? We can't work on it. Why? Because we got one of those snitch codes came up. Yeah, but according to the law, they can't void warranties unless they can prove it caused the issue. Well, I'm assuming X that fault code that has been programmed into the computer uh will be the evidence. Yeah, okay, it will be one of those things where see we got this right here. Yes, okay, Andy, appreciate that. Y'all get a video a thumbs up. It's a typical Thursday. Like I say, I just want to keep my streak alive. 9 owners launch a lawsuit with lawyers from 5 firms following a GM recall. Everybody wants to sue this place. I don't know what they want. They're entitled to an engine, but the thing is they're getting another bad engine. I personally think they want out of the vehicle. So you're not going to get that. They by law they don't have to buy your car back. They do, however, have to fix it if the repair is a safety issue. In this case, it is. All right. General Motors says the L87 mills may fail due to issues with crankshaft, bearing, and connecting rods. In short, the failing components could cause catastrophic damage uh, to the L87. Oh, it's aluminum block, essentially destroying the engine. Anything happened to aluminum, anything, that's a wrap. Y'all around here still putting head gaskets on aluminum engines, boy. Y'all is crazy. They are going after GM for the people that lost a lot of money when they got rid of it before the recall. Oh, when they sold, trade, or junked it. That's why some people are doing. Wow, they want reimbursement or it has the ZF. Yeah, okay, I figured that 2020 Compass got a ZF 9 speed. The most you can do on those is like a drain and refill, but it's better than nothing, guy. Those 9 speeds, you cannot change the filter because the transmission has to come out in order to replace the filter. That filter is on top of the pump. So there's no way to get to it. So like I say, you got to take it apart or take the transmission out and take the transmission apart to gain access to the filter. All right. Yeah, 9 speed. Let's make sure that thing is up to date. That computer software, they're always coming up with update. That 6.2 is a lemon design, needs a retool. Retool, not a recall, because they gonna give you another one. So again, I'm guessing that people don't want another one; they want another car. Okay, the name is tarnished at this point. I don't know. My phone be acting up whenever I watch live videos. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, RK. It's cool, though. All right. Yeah, GM got caught selling a disposable engine that failed under warranty. Damn. Why you call it disposable? I hear that word a lot. I did a little video talking about that plastic transmission pan. A lot of the trucks, guys, that transmission pan, there's an exhaust pipe going underneath the pan. I'm talking about that much difference. So you can imagine that exhaust, the hot exhaust, that heat transferring to that plastic pan over time. Yes, that pan is going to get brittle, 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 brittle to the point where, you know, you can't take no more. It's crazy, man. Some of the things engineers do. How can I fix the clock display and horn button not working? On what? What are you talking about, Jose? Clock button and horn button. I'm not sure. What you talking about? Which kind of car you talking about? 6.2 is a decent engine if you can get past your first. Damn. That disqualifies it being a decent engine then, don't it? GM? Yeah, GM tripping, man. Retrofit with the 5.3 or something. Okay, interesting. Have you experienced drifting of the tone wheels on a Pentastar? Yes, I have. Those are the hardest ones to diagnose, my friend. All right, now I did a video on that special tool that they use. Okay, and for some reason, I know the reason, but camshafts on back order. I am literally waiting on one right now. And you know what's crazy? I don't have to wait on one. I have tons of good camshafts that I got from knucklehead mechanics that love to replace camshafts just because they in there. I said, damn. I went to one guy table. He had all 4 camshafts sitting on the table or in a box, getting ready to throw away. I'm looking at them, I'm analyzing them. I saw one with lobes chewed up. I said, damn, maybe one of these messed up. Why you replace all 3? Shit, well, you in there, you might as well go and do them all. Like, oh, come on, man. Then I start doing the math. 300, 600, 900, 1200. Camshafts could be roughly $300 a piece. I'm saying, so you charge this customer potential $900 just because you was in there? Yeah, man, you open that thing up, you might as well. I was like, but there's nothing wore out on it. It's perfectly fine. But I was already in there. Why not? $1,000 is why not. Yeah, so they for some reason we ran out of stock on the camshafts. But if I get real slow, I'm just gonna start building that vehicle with a good camshaft. I need one, but I got one. I just, the customer, if she pay for a new one, I got some new ones that I got from other mechanics. Yeah, it's just crazy. So I'm not gonna hold off waiting on no damn camshaft. But they are on back order. Have you experienced? Yes, I have drifting. That tone wheel drift, it's a wrap because that tone wheel is press fit. All right, meaning if it's loose, you're done. There's no press fit tool to put a camshaft tone wheel on a 3.6 Pentastar camshaft. There is, however, a tool that will let you know that tone wheel has walked. It's a timing tool, L hook on it. I got it at the shop. Never use it because I got a pretty good idea when one has walked. What's your take on a Ford Escort transmission? My friend, I have yet to uh pull one out and go into one. Now, as far as typical maintenance, I'm a firm believer in maintaining any transmission, no matter whose name on it. If you got a manufacturer suggesting you service your trans at 60,000 miles, I'm all for that. No feel for life crap. All right. I'm not, no fan of that at all. But as far as internals, I have yet to go into one. So, but if you want to help prolong the life of your transmission, I suggest um you get it serviced. Okay. The Avengers. Thanks for stopping by, bro. What's new with GM though? People say Chrysler is bad, but no, I can't think of anything worse than Ford or GM. Bro, I now to everybody, every car maker, to all the car makers' defense, they all going through some problems right now. Let me say it like that. So, I mean, they all, yes, GM just looked the worst right about now. But at one point, Stellantis or Chrysler Dodge was looking the worst. So GM has dethroned them as the worst looking car maker out right now. And give it a minute. Ford gonna go through their turn. Their turn gonna come up. So it's just a vicious cycle. Everybody going through issues with engine because engines has to, meet all these ridiculous standards. So I'm not gonna really criticize the standards. They may, I don't know the goal. All right, I'm getting behind. Besides Nissan, what I missed? I heard Mopar is coming out or did come out with the new diesel engine. I got some training next week at the training center. Y'all know when I go to training center, I take my camera along with me, be snitching and sneaking and getting footage and engineers talking. So all these topics like this come up during that time. So my ears will be open and I will let y'all know. JT got cams. Yes, sir, baby. On deck. I got camshafts on deck, just waiting. JT, can I get away leaving and using the same plastic cap that hold transmission fluid, transmission filter? Always hard to take off. What do you mean? Can I get away with leaving and using the same plastic cap that holds the transmission filter? Always hard to get up. If you're talking about that little, let's say a 62 TE, when you take the two screws out and pull the filter down, there's a little fitting up there that holds the neck of it. I never take that out. Never. And it's one come in the box. If you get the Mopar filter, it comes in the box, but nobody never beat those out. All right. Because that filter is technically held on with the screws. That little cup thing is just holding it in place. I got an aftermarket 3.6 cam. That's a man. What? Camshafts, as long as that tone wheel is pressed on in the right spot, that camshaft should be good. Technically, the camshafts don't wear out. In my opinion, camshaft is not a wearable item. It can, however, become damaged due to worn out rocker arm valve train parts. So broken valve train parts is what kills your camshaft, not the camshaft wore out. I have yet to hear a mechanic go, "Damn, man, my camshaft wore out." Nah, dog, your camshaft didn't wore out. Your camshaft got damaged by something else. All right, let me get ready to wrap this up. I was having problems shifting a consistent what? Shitting a consistent shit. No solid insights. What $5? I don't know, man. Where is that going? Okay, we're not gonna entertain. Mike P, what's up, bro? What's up? Nothing up, man. We just my favorite trusted, news source, Motor Biscuit. Going through them. That's my mama, y'all. Y'all think I'm lying? That's my mama. That's my cue. I'm sorry I missed some of these comments, but let me get out of here, man. I gotta take this call. That's all I have. I appreciate y'all tuning in, guys. Thanks for watching.